for some more people to get on here. Hey, I got a new Route 66 hat. This one's got a little bit of a Rasta vibe to it on the side here. And so pretty stoked about that. I'll show you the other one I have. And they've got a bunch more. So this is the one that I first got right here. So I like this one a lot. But then I got this one, and like I said, it's got a little bit of a different vibe because on the side here, it's more Rasta right there. And then it's got a cool underside to it as well. And this underside's different. So all these are different hats, and I can get them. And I was thinking about selling them on my website. Just I'll just go pick them up at the place where they have them, and then just put a little extra fee on there and then send them out to you all. So come here, Meadows, come up here. Come here, sweet girl. We've had a really good day today. We've been running around, went and ran some errands, and now she's for some reason she's like really enthralled with my hands. I think she wants to bite my hands. But everything's going good here. We had a really awesome day. Got a lot of stuff done. I just got done taking a shower outside, so I feel like $1 million because I haven't had a shower in, I don't even want to admit how long. It's probably been 3 weeks. So it's been a good day, and Meadow's been having a ton of fun. We've been playing a bunch. Got my workout in. Got a ton of stuff done around the property, so it's been really awesome. And now it's here. So all right, can everybody see me? Let's see what's going on here. Even at the Mexican, let's see, I got a text here from my cousin Ted. Hopefully those texts aren't going to make the noise go away. It just happens when I get a phone call. Usually when I see it, when I have a text come through, that's when it's all right. But if I have a phone call come through, that's when it cuts out the noise. So anyway, but like I said, things are going good here. We went into town. I got a little bit of food for this evening. We're probably gonna make a town run, hopefully tomorrow or the next day, and get Meadow some food, and then kind of get everything squared away for the rest of the month until probably, let's see, what's going on. Oh, March 29th is when I got my chickens coming. So I'm really excited for that because my chicks will be here, and I got to get everything set up. I've still got that old cattle trough like tub thing that I used to use, you know, but before like I'm gonna use that for where I have the chickens with the brooder, because the brooder is like a little warming plate that they can hang out underneath. And I'm getting them on March 29th, so the weather should be warming up a little bit by then, but it's still going to be cold at night, so I have to make sure that I have everything ready to go and make sure that they're warm enough so they can grow up, and then I can transfer them over to the chicken coop. But yeah, so I'm thinking, I was talking to the people that sell these, and I was like, man, a bunch of people have been asking me about these hats, and they're like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. I was like, if you want to make a bunch of them, I'll just buy them in mass, and then I can resell them on my website. So they're like, oh, that'd be cool. And so I'm thinking I may do that, because I think these things are pretty unique. They're all different. So if you look at this one, this is the first one that I got. It's a little bit different. Now when I switch it out with this one, you can see this one's got the Rasta vibe on it on the side here, which I think is cool. And then there's this. So, oh, hey, Corey, unfortunately I won't be able to come to more. I'd love to come, but I can't with all the stuff I got going on here. So maybe next year I can do it. But I meant to message you back about that, and I'm sorry I forgot. I hope your knee's doing okay too. How are you doing with your recovery? I know you had surgery. So anyway, but fine, I'll buy one, Wandering Brute. Yeah, so they're pretty cool, and they, like I said, they're all custom made, so no two of them are the same. So anyway, I was thinking about going ahead and offering those on the website. So I'll let you know. I'm going to try to work a deal to where I could buy like maybe 20 or 30 of them, and then have a bunch of different ones available. And there'll be a picture of each one. And then once that sells out, obviously I'll take it off the website, and then just the ones remaining, you'll see the photos of them. So the one that you see is the one that you would get. So I'll let you know about that, and we'll kind of go from there. So also too, I wanted to let you know that there's a method to my madness about you know, putting that stuff up about the people that are being rude. What I found is that on the channel, I've noticed in the past some other channels, like their comment section gets hijacked by these jerks that want to sit there, and they not only want to be rude to me, but they want to be rude to you all as well in the comment section. And the formula that I figured out, and the best way to get rid of them, is for me to put up a pity me party video like what I put up today, because they can't help but respond. And so they'll respond to be like, ah, you're a loser, and that stuff. So in mass, I can get rid of them all in one swoop, because I can't go through all my videos and see all the comments that they're making on the comments that you all make. And I'm sure you've probably seen them, and maybe you've even experienced it on the channel. But you'll get these folks that think it's their you know, they're just keyboard warriors, and what they're going to do is they'll get in the comment section and they'll hammer you, you know, in that comment section, and then it sucks for you guys because I feel like it makes people not maybe want to respond as much, and that actually I think inhibits engagement, and so that's why I do that. You'll see me do these videos about once every, I don't know, 4 to 6 months, and that way I don't have to go through all the videos, because if I do go through the videos and I see people responding to the comments that I made and they're being total assholes to you people, then I'll go ahead and I'll remove them. But but what I'll do is I'll have it to where I you know, oh, let's see, Johnny D, thanks for being here. Oh, I appreciate that. But what I figured out was, I'm like, you know, I can put up a video like I did today, and have it to be where, you know, I'm like, oh gosh, I just hate all these keyboard warriors and all that stuff, and they just think it's their opportunity to pile on. Okay, come on up here, Punky. Come on up here, come on up here, come on. She keeps on bumping into the thing there. Sorry about that. But what she does, what they'll do is they'll keep on. They'll think it's their opportunity to really get at me and pile on the comments, and so it's easy because then I can just go down the list and just get rid of them. So that's what I did today. I got rid of about 75 people, and the thing is like, you know, some people in the past, I have other content creators I've told about my idea, and they're like, well, I would never do that because it's all about engagement and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, but if it's a bad experience for your core audience that you want to engage with, it might inhibit them from wanting to comment in the future if these people are taking over your comment section, because they will do that. And I've seen that on other channels, to where you'll get these haters come on, and if you don't go through and kind of like look at your comments every once in a while on your channel, those people can take it over because they just think it's funny to get on there and constantly talk smack on people. And so that's why I do that. And I'm really not. It doesn't really bother me. Hang on, we just had a super chat come through. Elena, oh, thank you, sending Metal Mud. Well, she's right here. She's doing great. And I had her. I mean, I've got her on leash all the time, you know, because I don't want her to run off. And also too, Larry was the one that hooked me up with the Tractive, the GPS track thing, because he doesn't use it on his dogs. And he's like, yeah, I got this. I never use it. If you want it, you can have it. And I was noticing the air tags that I was using. They're good if you're within Bluetooth range, but if they're out of Bluetooth range, which is easy to do in property this big, you know, you lose track of the air tag. But anyway, so that's how I get rid of those folks. And what you'll notice in the comment section, because I was noticing in videos, I'd say probably when I was in Colorado, I got a bunch of new subs when I was in Colorado. And sometimes with those new people that come on, you know, they might not be the coolest people. You know, they might be people that want to get in the comment section and talk smack. I was seeing a lot of people talk smack on politics stuff too, and I kind of, even though I've got my own views about it, and I'm sure it's probably easy to decipher what those are, I don't want that to be a mainstay on my channel. I want it to be more about off-grid living and living the way you want, and hopefully giving people a blueprint to be, you know, to kind of maybe come out here if they feel like doing that. And so there's you know, it's just those people that when I do the hide user from channel, they could sit there and continually hammer me in the comments and continually hammer you in the comments, and we'll never see them. And so, yeah, what's up, Larry? What's going on, brother? Everything's going good here, man. I got the hot tub going. I just took a shower for the first time in like a month, and it's all good. So, Anthony G, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I got to get the RC going, and I've definitely got I just got the batteries all charged up. We got a nice day tomorrow and the next day, so I'll be out, you know, crushing it on my deal. Yeah, Coop's off-road performance. I did see Phil's new Ford F550. He told me about that before he started posting. I was like, dude, that's gonna be so cool. So I'm pretty stoked to see what he does with his build. But anyway, back to the trolls. So that's my method to my madness of why I post those videos every once in a while. Because every once in a while you'll see them come up, and I'll be like, man, these people are really bothering me, and you know, they're just being rude, and it's getting to me. Well, then they automatically come up and will say like, yeah, screw you, Brian, you're a loser, you know, then and that's like easy for me to go through and just get rid of all of them at once. And that way they're not doing it to you all, because I know they will, and I've seen it before. And there's no way I can police, you know, 600 videos that I have on the channel to see if people are responding to your comments and being rude to you all, because I don't want that to have that happen. So that's why I put those up. Everything's cool here. You know, Meadow did run off, and that's not the first time that she's run off. But I'm keeping a closer eye on her and all that stuff. So let's see, just block them. Yeah, so what it is a thing called hide user from channel. They don't know that they're blocked, but what it is they can comment all they want, and I'll never see their comments, and they can respond to your comments and be as rude as they want, and you'll never see their comments either. So they think that they're still getting through, but they're the only people that can see their comments. So let's see, Julie, you're saying you camp in the Allegheny National Park. No, I've not been there, so I'll have to check that out. Where is that located? I'm not really familiar with that area. So let's see. Very happy to hear that you're going to ignore the miserables. Yeah, yeah. Camp Man's Outdoors. Yeah, it's just a great way to get rid of them all at once, because you know I can't go through all of my videos and go through all the comments and see who's responding and being a jerk to y'all. And so the way that I've that was the formula that I figured out of the way to get rid of all of them at once, is to kind of go through and purge the channel of those that are being rude to not only me but also to you in the comment section, because they can't help but respond when I put something like that up. And so I'm pretty stoked about that. Let's see. Somebody was asking if I get the let's see. Somebody was asking about the cool hat. Did you get it in downtown Williams? No, I got it in Seligman. So there's 2 stores in Seligman that carry them. There's a gas station and also like a like a relic store, you know. And so they're in there, and a lot of times they sell out, especially so when the summertime comes around. It might be kind of hard for me to get them, just because when the tourists come through, like by the time the latter part of March happens until probably October, November, when the weather starts to get bad up at the Grand Canyon, the tourist crowd that comes through Seligman, they fly into Las Vegas, and then we're the lunch stop, and so Seligman's the lunch stop, and then they go on from there and they go to the Grand Canyon. Well, that's why Seligman's able to have some pretty good restaurants for a town of 400 people. You know, we got a restaurant, we got some good restaurants. We've also got a new coffee shop, which is right next to the grocery store in town, the little tiny grocery store. And so if you're in town, they're open from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Definitely go check them out. Here, I'll show you. Hang on 1 second. I get my coffee from them. They've been grinding coffee in the town for like 2 years now, and it's called AO Coffee. And I can't really see it, but they're really cool people. There's a guy. It's a guy and girl. I can't remember the girl's name. The guy's name is Brian, so that's easy for you to remember. And he's also got a Tacoma. Yeah. So Brian, Wandering Brew, we've got a coffee shop now. They just opened up, and so it's a cool little place. It's one of those little. There's these 2 old historic homes that are right behind the grocery store. Just so I know about it. Thank you very much for the super chat. But right behind the grocery store, there's these 2 old houses, and they converted one of them into a coffee shop, and then they've got a whole patio out front that they're making right now. So it's something I want to support. So every time I go into town, if I'm there during business hours, I'm going to hit them up. So 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. I don't think it's 7 days a week. I think they have a couple of days off. Once I get the hours figured out and I go by there and meet them, I'll let you guys know. So, but yeah. So anyway, but everything's going good here. I've got the hot tub going. Got some good dinner that I'm going to dial in this evening, and then kind of go from there. So, Julie, yeah, I've done some mushroom coffee before. I think it's pretty good. And Curtis D, what's up? Sally, how you doing? Yeah, so these hats here, this is the other hat I just picked up. It's got a Rasta vibe to it. So you got like the Jamaican stuff over here. And then it's got the same thing on the front. It's a little bit different coloring. And then on the underside, it's a little bit different than this one. This one's more like, I don't know, darker red colors. This one's got some whites in it and some yellows and stuff like that. And so I'm gonna talk to the people, like I said, and see if I can work out a deal to get these in mass. And then I can sell them on my website. That way everybody can have them. And I think they're cool. I mean, I every time I go into town, people that even live here, they're like, "Where'd you get that hat?" I'm like, "Right down the street." So let's see, Tari, am I getting my chicks here in Arizona? No, I'm getting them from Salt Lake City. A friend of mine lives up there, and she's coming down on March 30th, I think. And so she's bringing down chicks for myself, and then also 2 of my buddies. And then we're gonna go from there. I've got 10 chicks. Let's see here. Meadow was asleep on my computer, so thank you. Treats for Meadow. Definitely when I get some treats for me, I'll let you guys know what I get for her, because we're gonna be making a town run here soon. So let's see here. Let's see. I got a lot of messages that just popped up. Well, I'm behind on text messages and also Patreon messages, so I gotta do that tonight. But the chickens that I'm getting, let's see. That's not it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, there it is. So decided to go with the buff Orpingtons. That's what you see on top here. And on the bottom, those are the black sex links, which I think are a hilarious name for a chicken. And I've been around both. My buddy Chad has both buff Orpingtons and black sex links, and they're great chickens. So total, it came to about 90 bucks. And then what's nice is it's just a local place up there, and they do a really good job of raising their chicks. They're always in really healthy shape, and very rarely do you get any that die on you. Because the unfortunate thing is with the chicks being small and genetically not that not that strong. Sometimes you'll have some that pass on you. When they're coming up. Excuse me. But this place has a really good reputation. The place that I was gonna go with originally is called Valley Hatchery. They've not had a very good track record of chicks that survived. They're only having like a 50% chance right now, and it's not from like the bird flu or anything like that. It's just that they don't do a very good job, apparently, from what I've heard from people that have bought from them. They don't do a very good job with raising with just the incubation and all that stuff of when the chicks are being hatched. And so the ones that you get, unfortunately, from them don't do very well. And so the place that I'm getting them from up in Utah and Salt Lake are really they're in good shape. So all right, let's see here. We got some comments. Let's see, Marcarius, I love your hat. Thank you very much. I love these hats. Now I've got that other one too. This one right here. So I'm going to be picking up a bunch more because I like them, and I'm just going to have different ones that I wear all the time. So this one's got the Rasta vibe on the side, and then this, and that's a little bit different. This is more of like a cream color, and this is more of a white, and so I think those are pretty cool. So let's see here. Eat some cheese in Julian. Are you talking about Julian, California? Because that place is awesome. Life is too short to give haters attention. That's what they want. Oh yeah, but Ron, I don't know if so. For people that are just tuning in, I wanted to let you know that there's a method to my madness with the haters, and the reason why I give them attention every once in a while on the channel is because I delete them in mass. And the way that I'm able to do that is I kind of put up a pity me party, about the comments. And I say, oh, those people are hammering me about this, or they're hammering me about that, da 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 da. And those people can't help but respond because they're programmed just to be jerks. And the thing is they're not only saying this stuff to me, but they're saying it to people in the comment section on all my videos. And sometimes I'll catch the people as I go through and review some of the comments, but a lot of times I'll miss them because I can't review all the comments that are being made on my channel, and especially the responses. Now, when somebody makes a comment, I will see that in my community page on my website or on the back end of YouTube, but I never see the responses to those comments. And so a lot of times those people will sit there and they'll be total jerks to people that are like really folks that I want to engage with on the channel. And sometimes that that may discourage people in the future from commenting. So a way that I get rid of them in mass is I'll put that up, and then I can easily go through because they have to respond. They're like, you're a loser. You need to toughen up. A lot of toughen up, Buttercup, all that stuff. I'm like, cool. You just outed yourself. And there's this thing on YouTube you can put hide user from channel, and so when you hide them from the channel, they don't know that they've been blocked. So they can sit there and hammer me in the comment section all they want. They can also hammer you in the responses to your comments, and you won't see it. Neither will I. So it goes in like this black hole, and they'll get back on, and their comment will still be there on their side. They can see it, but no one else can see their comments. And so I'm actually fine with people. If people want to be jerks to me, that's fine. I've got thick skin. But that's my strategy to get rid of all of them. And so it's easy to do in one full mass like that. And that's why I wanted to explain it on the live stream tonight, and kind of go from there. So you won't, like, every once in a while I'll catch those people being rude to people that respond or that make a lot of comments on my channel, and they'll be like really rude to these people, and they'll say these comments that are just horrible. And I can catch that, but I can't catch them all the time. And so if I put up a video like that, they'll respond in mass, and I get rid of them. I got rid of 75 people today. And so if anybody was being rude in the comment section, chances are that probably will go down. And I do this every once in a while. You'll see them, and I'll do them like every 4 to 6 months. I'll put up a pity me party video, and they look at that as an opportunity to hammer on me, not realizing that I'm doing it to get rid of them. So that's what's going on there. So we got Meadow right here. She's chilling. Ray Anderson, what's going on, brother? Glad for you to be back. Yeah, things are going good here at the property, man. Been really doing well with all the projects, and things are going awesome, so I'm excited. So let's see here. Oh, we got Nat Moran in the house. What's going on? Josh Greer, what's up, brother? Internet warrior rule. That's right. So, but yeah, just get rid of all of them, and it's all good. So, So yeah, just Domenic idea. Well, I just don't want them to be rude to the people that are commenting, like the people that always comment on the channel that are nice. Because I've seen some people really go after those folks before. I'm just like, I'll forfeit the $3 in commission that I get from them per month from their engagement. I don't really care about that. And to hide the user from the channel, that's the easiest way to do it, is you just hide the user from the channel. So I do it in mass with those, pity me party videos that I'll put up. And what it is just basically a way for them to out themselves. And then I can do it in mass instead of having to go through all my videos and look at the responses to comments that people make. Because people will make super nice comments, and I'll see the most jerk responses from some of these people. I'm going, what's wrong with you? And so I'll go ahead and get rid of those people. But then the easiest way to get rid of them in mass is to do a video like I posted this morning and talk about how it bothers me and all that stuff, which in reality, it doesn't really bother me that much. But it bothers me when they say it to the other people on my channel. So... See, Luann, you're asking about progress on the greenhouse. Yeah, so I got all my, I got all of the stuff moved out of the area where I'm going to be digging that greenhouse, and then I got also all the dirt removed from the raised flower beds, the raised garden beds that I'm gonna take apart, and then I'm gonna reassemble them down below, but with better material for the outside. Oh, 2A Overland, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Just saw that your comments were coming through there. But yeah, and then but with the snow that we've had, the ground's been so sloppy that I'm probably gonna wait until probably the last week of this month to really start jamming on that, and then we'll go from there. This nomadic idea, Scott, so come over and help us build our work on hot tub. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do. I don't know, have you got all the parts yet? And if not, I can send it to you, the list. It's pretty easy to put together. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts that I use. And then go from there. And then 2A Overland. Well, wait, brother, we're gonna have to go camping soon. Let's go up to that one spot that I messaged you a while back on Instagram, and we'll go from there. So let's see. So I need to block Julian Haro. Why is that? I'm not really seeing what's going on here. Let me go through the comments and see. Let's see, Julian Haro. Let's see, maybe just a timeout. Okay. What is going on? Yeah, probably don't talk about that, Julian, right now, please. Let's not talk about having the runs and those things. Just for now, please. All right. And if you do it again, I'll just put you in timeout. I won't block you because I think you're trying to get some advice, but let's not do that on the live stream, please. So, all right, see, Zumi best of luck with Meadow. Congrats on the chickens. Yeah, Meadow's doing good. And let's see here. My mouths are chefs. A handful of the ones I raised around them are good, but the ones from Europe not so much. Yeah. Well, and Meadow's pretty good, but I think that's she keeps talking about our bowel movements. Okay, let's get her off here. Sorry guys, I didn't notice that was going on. So let's see. Hide user from channel. All right, cool. She's hidden now. Sorry about that, guys. She's been taken off. So, see, AZ Delabo from the CSF Phoenix. Oh, cool. The heart of Arizona. Cool. I blocked Julian her on mine. Okay, yeah, I blocked her on here too, so you won't be seeing her comments going forward. I didn't realize I was trying to talk to everybody, and I wasn't paying attention to the comments that much. But then started going through it, and I realized that she was being kind of gross. So sorry about that, folks. But anyway, so everything's going good here, and like I said, today's video about what was going on was a way to get rid of all those people in mass that were being rude to not only myself, but also to most importantly to you all in the comments section. So let's see, Freedom Plower, or Freedom Explorer, do you think dog obedience trainer might help out? Yeah, and I've actually been doing that, but the thing is that I have to drive to Prescott to do it, and we haven't really had a need to go to town recently, and so, but I do have a trainer in town, and she's also offered to let me board Meadow at her place. And so, oh, thanks, Nat. Yeah, everything's going good here. She's also allowed me to, told me I could board Meadow there, because I would like to go to meetups. And just the thing is with Meadow and with the way that Belgian Malinois react to a bunch of strangers, it probably wouldn't be the best experience for those folks that were camping around me at those meetups, because she can be not aggressive towards people, but she's very vocal and she barks constantly. And I don't want to have that happen. And also, too, I'd like it if I go to a meetup to be able to kind of freewheel and walk around and talk to people. And, you know, if I want to go to a bar at night with a bunch of people that are at the meetup, I could do so and not worry about Meadow. And so I may do that in the future, board her there. And that way, and the trainer's great. I mean, she's you know, got a great rapport with Meadow. And Meadow's, the one thing about Meadow is she's great on other dogs. It's just she's strong, and I don't think she realized she's not a 12-pound puppy anymore. So, like when she gets around like Marty and Mason, I have to keep her kind of at bay, because if Marty's out walking around, she'll run up and want to play with Marty, not realizing if she puts a paw on Marty, she could totally, you know, take her out or take him out. But I, you know, I do want to go to meetups, and so I'll probably utilize that service going forward of having her boarded when I want to go to meetup, and then it'd only be for like a weekend, you know, so it wouldn't be too long. And then I could come back and grab Meadow, and then also too, while she's there, she could also get a little bit of training going on, which is cool. So, see, Julie, you're asking how much does Meadow weigh? She weighs, last time I weighed her, she was 61 pounds, and so. You know, I wasn't expecting that. The people I got her from said she wasn't going to ever pass 40 pounds. They also told me she was an Aussie Shepherd, and that's not true. So, but it's all good, you know. So anyway, I'm excited to continue working with Meadow, because I do think eventually she's going to be a really good dog. And you know, everybody tells me that has the Belgian Malinois, you know, type of dog, even if it's a mix, they say once you get past the 3-year mark, you're in good shape. And it's just up to that 3-year mark, you know, you're kind of, you know, it's a lot to handle. And so let's see here. Somebody was asking, do I have a GPS code? Yeah, I actually do. I just got the Tractive. It was from my buddy Larry from Work Less and Joy Life More. He had bought that for Marty, but then realized that he didn't need to use that for Marty. Instead, he just has an e-collar that does the vibrating thing, and that seemed to really help with Marty. And I haven't done the e-collar with Meadow yet. I'm going to do the GPS one and go from there. The one thing I will say is, like, as soon as I put Meadow on leash, she's fine. But I think that you know, once she's off leash, she just feels like, hey, I can run free and just do whatever I want. And so, you know, but I'll continue working with her, and she has really come a long ways within, I would say, the last 4 months. It's been a night and day difference, and it's just because I'm consistent with her and consistent with the training, and I've watched a bunch of videos online about how to work with a Belgian Malinois breed. And she's also got some Shepherd in her too. And I want to do the genetics test to get the full, you know, genetic makeup of her. But one thing I will say is she's awesome with me, and she used to be a little kind of really needy towards me, but now when I'm just like, hey, I need to get my stuff done, and if I say it like that to her and I put my hand like this, I don't point, I never do that. I just go, hey, I need to get my stuff done. She'll like sit there and like lay down and just take a nap. And that's really nice, because for the longest time I was having a hard time getting anything done with videos and trying to edit, because as soon as we got in here, she thought if we were sitting on the bed or if I was sitting in my chair where my stove is right now, when, you know, in the summertime I take that out obviously, and that's where I sit down, she would just jump up on me and want to play the whole time, because she's a puppy and that's what she wants to do. But as soon as I wasn't giving her attention, you know, so yeah, Larry, let's be real, Meadow is training Brian. Yeah, that's correct. she's giving me the parameters of what to operate within, and then I'm adjusting. So, but she's a great dog. And what I love too is when she sleeps, she likes to sleep like this. But if I'm laying right here, her head will be right on my shoulder right here, and it literally is one of the things that I love the most about hanging out with her. It's just sitting there and you know, just letting her snore right next to me. It's coming back. Hang on. I don't know if it's gonna let it come back or not. Lost. Yeah, I had a call that came through. When these calls come through, it loses the connection. Let me know if the audio's back, because that's the problem. Is it takes out the audio. It's all good now? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Because in the past, sometimes when the calls come through, it just completely cuts out everything. So, all right, it's back. All right, cool. Keep it on. I'll do that, Montana Outdoor Adventures. Thanks, man. So, but with Meadow, what she'll do is she'll lay here on the bed just like this, and so she'll be kind of half body in the other part, and then right here I'll sleep on this part. Then she's got her head right here with her snout coming down like this, and it goes from there. So then she's snoring like crazy, so it's awesome. So Mike, no, Klein, you're fine. If you can see your own comment on these, you're good. So, but other than that, for the rest of the week here, we got snow coming Thursday. It's 100% chance of snow in the forecast, so it should be a fun time. They're saying up to 2 inches, and you know, who knows if that's going to be true or not. They were saying that it was going to be 3 inches on what, Tuesday of or over the, was it Thursday of this last, or Friday I guess it was, and we ended up getting 12 inches. So it was pretty awesome. So see Ron Simpson, mud season here in Leadville. Man, that's early for it to be mud season up in Leadville. Usually I remember that would be like mud season wouldn't show up until like April or May. So see, Julia, you got blasted with snow. So whereabouts are you located? We didn't have much here in Arizona, but I think that we're gonna have a good monsoon season. That's what the Farmer's Almanac is saying. So I'm really hoping that holds true. Hang on, I'm gonna turn on some more lights. I want to get some more lights going here. So hang on one second. Alright, that might help a little bit with being able to see me. Yeah, so we got some lights coming in from this area over here. Let's go like this. That'll be good. Alright, cool. We are going to be logging off soon just because I want to get my dinner going. And then also I want to get the hot tub all dialed. And then JR, actually, good news. It was just the cord that shorted out. The diesel heater is actually okay. And I've got a DC connector for it, so I hooked it up to my deep cycle batteries and it turned on, so I'm really stoked about that. So I'm going to get another deep cycle battery for my truck specifically and put it in the back, and then that way I can run the diesel heater back in there, and we'll be good to go. So, did you ever replace the seals on your old camper shell? No, I never had to do that, and I was pretty pleased that it lasted for so long. So, I rocked that for 9 years before I took it off my truck and got the Tune camper, and so the seals on it never went out. I did have other people I know that had the exact same one as mine. The seals went out in a couple years, so but I never had any of the Runaway Parents. What's up, man? Hey, did you guys make it up to the Grand Canyon? Because I know that the road was closed there for a little bit, but I'm sure it's probably open now. And if you made it up there, I imagine the views are insane. So Travis Ross, 80 here in Kansas. Oh man, I warmed up. You guys were getting some cold weather there for a little while. So, well, anyway, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and log off now because I want to get my dinner going. And dang, the road was closed at Grand Canyon. Well, maybe next time, brother. Thanks for coming through. It was good to meet you and your wife. So, but we're gonna go ahead and log off now, and then we're gonna get the hot tub dialed and enjoy an evening under the stars, and go from there. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate the support. Y'all are great. And let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and hide this user from channel. And I don't understand what's wrong with some people. All right, y'all have a good night. We'll see you in the next video. I've got a new video coming out tomorrow. It's the second day of all the snow because I had to shovel a bunch of snow off my roof and all that stuff. So, but anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and have a good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.